American corn farmers, a proud and chosen profession inspired through generations. Tested, resilient, and committed to giving back as much as they're growing, pushing the boundaries of what's possible with every bushel, while replenishing every increasingly precious resource, like the reduction of soil loss by 40% with every acre grown. In a world where sustainability matters more than ever, we need all the help we can get. And there's no greater resource than the capable hands of American corn farmers.
Mary redeemed a $50,000 cash prize playing Chumba Casino online.
I was only playing for fun, so winning was a dream come true.
Chumba Casino is America's favorite free online social casino. You, too, could have the chance to win life-changing cash prizes. Absolutely anybody could be like Mary. Be like Mary. Log on to ChumbaCasino.com and play for free now. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details. The voice in the preceding commercial was not the actual voice of the winner.
Welcome to the Unscripted Podcast. My name's Corby LaCroix, and the song you're hearing right now is called Great and Mighty One, available on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your music. But for now, here's your host and my friend, Aaron Conrad.
Great Redeemer, God of grace, come receive our songs of praise.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Unscripted and Grace Week. I like to call today the finale. It's not the finale because, there's more coming in terms of our eternity, but I like to call today the finale. If you've been with us so far this week, thank you so much. Honestly, thank you. Today's day 7. Today is 1 week that we have paused, and I hope all of you have had a chance to pause and appreciate and respect the grace that was poured out this week for us. If you made it this far, thank you. And so here we are, 7 days of pressing pause during the week of Easter to reflect on the grace that was poured out on Good Friday and the hope of Easter Sunday. I mean, how do we wrap this up? How do you put a bow on all that we walked through and thought through and examined and reflected upon? What's the anchor like that you drop? As I've said throughout the week, I'm certainly no expert on grace. I've walked the journey with each of you this week. Actually, you walked it with me, and for that I thank you. Tonight as I was winding down from an incredibly beautiful day in Columbus, I thought more about this post. I thought more about what to say and how to say it and how to wrap it all up. And it was then when something so simple came to me. Live it. As I unpack those two words a bit, I was thinking what it means is that if we don't accept the grace that we've been given and live it out each day, then it doesn't mean much. It's like the tree that falls in the forest. Like, did anybody hear it? Imagine if we all accepted the grace that we've been given and we lived it out to all those that we impact each single day. Imagine if our words and our actions were the grace giving to others. I can think of no better way to honor the gift of grace that we have given than to give it away. Today we celebrate a risen Savior, and that's very much alive, and He's interceding for each one of us. Today we celebrate a grace we'll never fully understand this side of heaven. Let's do our best to walk it out. Let's walk out that grace as our way of saying thank you to the one that paid it all. Christ is risen, and that, my friends, is amazing grace. If you made it to church service or not this morning, I promise you, I recommend take a few minutes, set up camp around one song, the song Forever by the amazing artist Carrie Job. You can find it on YouTube, and it says it all. That's amazing grace, and forever He is glorified. Let's do our best to reflect His grace, because that's the best way we can respond to what we've been given. Thanks for following the journey this week. We'll have more interviews and more Unscripted coming soon.
There are no dimensions You can never measure his love. There are no equations or any calculations greater than his love. The love of Jesus. Deserving, he showed us mercy and love. Took the nails in his hand, did it for all men just because of his love. No death, no measure the way, the truth, and the light. The love of Jesus has no end. The love of Jesus. Can't measure the way, the truth, and the light. The love of Jesus.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Unscripted Podcast with your host, Aaron Conrad. Make sure to like, share, follow, and review on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, make sure to check out my song Great and Mighty One on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you find your music. We'll see you next time on Unscripted with Aaron Conrad.